y'all? So today what we're going to be doing is aprendiendo español. Thank you for joining me today, babushkas. So today what we're going to be doing is learning some Spanish because you know how important it is to speak another language that we might not know, because guess what? In the future, we're going to need it. We're going to need to know how to learn. So today I'm going to have one of my very special students named Starla, and she is invited to this video. So just to let you guys know, Starla's a little bit of a loca, but you know. So anyway, so Starla is getting ready. She's like, sister slaying it up, like you already know. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So what I also wanted to say is, when you are pronouncing Spanish words, we need to take our time, and we need to take time in the accents too. So yeah. And then our goal in our Spanish class is to roll our R's like a professional and to learn Spanish very well to where we can speak it fluently. And yeah, so you want to roll your R's like this. And I can also do it in my girly voice too. So yeah. And my name is Miss Nealon, and today I am going to be teaching y'all Spanish class. Woo! Let's get to it. My mom made me take the Spanish class. And guys, my name is Starla. Nice to meet you. I brought my unicorn drink today. Oh, yes, girlie. What a sensation. Yes. Isn't it a delicious drink? Yes. I can't believe I'm taking this class. I don't even need to learn Spanish. I only know one language, and that is English. Like, why would I need Spanish? Like, legit. All I speak is English. I don't speak I don't speak any of that. I can't even speak as fast as a normal fluent Spanish speaker can. Like, how does she think I can learn this? Like, oh my gosh. She's telling us to take out our notebooks and start learning Spanish. Good thing I brought mine. So let's get to it. The first word we're learning is hola. Hola. I don't even understand that. The words we're learning today are hola, adios, goodbye, hi, good morning, good evening, and how are you, and what's your name? Oh, that should be a piece of cake. Like, that shouldn't even be that hard. Well, let's get to class, because you know how the teachers are these days. Those are the words we're learning today, Starla. That's what we are going to be learning today, Starla. So, please, everyone, let's start with the basics, like I said. Hi, good morning, goodbye, good evening, and how are you, and what's your name? So, let's get to it. Okay, so the first one to start off with is how to say hi. So, in hi in Spanish is like hola, hola. Now repeat it after me. Hola, hola. Yep, just like that. Woo! Alright, and the next one should be kind of easy too, because it's not that really hard. It's just like when you say goodbye to your friends, you're like, goodbye, 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 goodbye. So when we say goodbye, we go adios. Like I'm going adios. Dios. Repeat it after me. Adios. Yeah, that's how you say goodbye to your friends in Spanish. And then the next one is buenos dias, which is like good morning, kind of. So when you were like up at night, ooh, I'm gonna drink some of Starla's unicorn drink right now. I'm spilling the tea, sister. I got my drink. So the tea is how to say good morning in Spanish, and that is buenos dias. So we're gonna be like buenos dias. Yeah. Yeah. So when you're like saying good morning to your friends, you're like, buenos dias, buenos dias. You know, you give your cup of coffee to your grandma. You're like, here you go, buenos dias. All right. And the next one is buenas noches, which is like good night. So it's buenas noches. And that's like good night, good night, good night, good night. You know what I mean? All right. And the next one we're going to do is, how are you? this isn't ASMR. What am I doing? Okay, so how are you? So it's like, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? It's only got like 5 things. We can do it. Ready? ¿Cómo estás? Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, ooh, ooh. ¿Cómo estás? That's pretty easy. It's not that hard. I think it's pretty simple. It's not like super hard. It's just ¿Cómo estás? You know, it'll take a time. So ¿Cómo estás? And that's like, how are you? So yeah. And then the next one is what is your name? Now there's like 3 versions of this. There's one for the guy, the girl, and the third one is just basically for like anyone. So when you're walking up the street and you meet someone new, you want to know what their name is, right? So you're like, hola. You gotta have the proper handshake here now, people. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Which means like, what is your name in Spanish? So you'd be like, hola, ¿cómo te llamas? You know, like, llamas. So that's how you say it. ¿Cómo te llamas? And then if it's a girl, you're like, and you're asking like your friend, you're like, oh my gosh, who's that girl? Like, who is it? Who is it? Then she's gonna be like, oh, ¿quién es ella? ¿Quién es ella? Like, you know, like, okay, who's that girl? Then you want to know her name. You gotta be like, ¿cómo se llama ella? Because ella means her. Yeah. And for a guy, it's like if you're like checking out that new hot guy that came to your school, you're like, oh my gosh, what's his name? Like, you just go like, ¿cómo se llama él? ¿Cómo se llama él? So yeah. Alright guys, so those are the basics. So now we're going to go back and check back on Starla. Check back with her and see what the tea is. I gotta drink more of this. Ah, it's so good! I like this clapping thing. It's like super cool. It's like you go like this, yo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And there's a Spanish version too. I should teach it to you guys. It's like this. 1, 1, y 2, y 3, y 4, y 5, 6, y 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is how you speak in Spanish from 1 to 10. And it's just like this. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Yes! Yeah. Alright, let's go back and check out Starla. See how she's doing. I was doing my work like usual, right? And our teacher is teaching us Spanish. And then out of nowhere, she's like, oh, I'm going to start drinking your unicorn drink. And there's nothing left. Look at that. You can even hear the emptiness in my unicorn drink. It was on special today. I'm gonna murder that Spanish teacher. That's my favorite drink in the whole entire universe. And she thinks that she's a Spanish teacher and she knows everything. And then she could just take my Spanish drink. Like my and what am I saying Spanish drink? I mean my unicorn drink. Grrr. Whatever she's talking about. Ugh, gosh, lady, woman, she's crazy. Right? Huh. Well, what I really understood was just 2 words. Hola y adios. That's it. Everything else, she was going faster than the speed of light. She was like... And I didn't even understand any of it. So now the next part, supposedly, in her lesson, is going to be about accents. And, like, I can't even get any accents down. Like, I'm like, wah, wah, wah. Like, I can't even get anything out. I'm not even understanding anything that she's saying. And it's barely the first day. I know. Don't cry. Don't go crazy. I know. Like, she thinks she knows everything. And sometimes she doesn't. She drank all my drink. I hope this accent thing better be, sweet tea, because if it's not, oh girl, she's gonna be dead. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be learning is accents. So accents is something very important in the Spanish language because it's how we pronounce things. So when we say car, we say carro, not carro. Because if we just said, oh look, it's a carro, like there's no accent in that. Same thing for a dog. If we're saying about that dog, we're like, ruff, 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 ruff. Like when we say a dog, like ruff, 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 ruff. You know, when you see the dog, we're like, oh, that's a cute dog. So we say perro. We don't just say perro. We say perro. Perro. Get it? So one of the important things in Spanish language is one of the most goodish accents ever, and that is the R's. So the R's, you have to roll like this. So they have to be so good you can roll them. And that's how you know you got the accent down. You're a professional. So the accents are very important because it's how we pronounce things. You know, like when we say carro, perro. Like we have that R accent in it. When we say hace, we don't just say hace. We say hace. See, we got that se. Kind of like, that one's a little bit easier because you don't really have to do much of an accent. Now we say, let's see, gato. We don't say gato. We say gato. We just go like, ugh, you know, like, you know what I mean? We gotta, like, get these things down, you know, like, ugh. So I think that accents are very important because it's how we pronounce the words we say, you know? So yeah, that's how I think accents are just a very, very important thing in the Spanish language, especially because they just really are something you students need to learn, and it's just a very important thing. And I feel people don't acknowledge it. I feel like they just ignore it. They're like, oh my gosh, I see it over there, but I don't really care. Like, yeah. So like, I don't really care about it, but really it does matter a lot. So yeah. Newsflash! Alright guys, so we're almost down to the end lesson. Let's go check with Starla. But before we do, we want to go through some warm-ups. So hold up. Okay, so the warm-ups include buzzing. So buzzing's kind of easy for us, right? So we want to get in a complex motion. When we buzz, we just want to go like this. Bzz, bzz, which is easy. Everyone can do it. Now the next one is lip rolling. Then let's see if you guys can do that. So what I did was I added my R stuff in there, but you can kind of get it like either way, you know. And then there's the R's, which is like the final. If you can get to this, then that means accents will be super easy for you in Spanish and not as hard. The more you buzz and lip roll and do your R's, those three things, the more easier it's going to be for you to just practice Spanish. It's going to be, va a ser tanto más limpio, va a ser muy bien. Chicos y chicas, va a ser tan fácil para que aprendan en español si saben los acentos. So what I just said there was that if we knew the accents for Spanish, it'd be so much easier. And we would be able to pronounce things better, you know, like really fast and good. And yeah. So, yeah. So, now what we're gonna do is go check back on Starla. Starla. Alright, so let's get to that. I'm like legitimately mad at her for drinking all of my drink. But then the accents were kind of easier. Like I kind of understand it. All I know is her R's go like rrr, rrr, rrr. And I don't really get that a lot. So it's like but to wrap up the lesson, I mean she did it pretty good. Like it wasn't like super bad. It was like good. So yeah. And so yeah, it was like crazy, but we're gonna get there. Oh, my boyfriend's calling me, like always. He's just sending me all these chats like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And I'm like, I'm gonna learn Spanish. That's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, yeah, Spanish class was okay today. I don't really like the teacher, but you know, she told me, she was like, Starla, you have to join me for today's lesson. And I was like, totally. If that means I'm going to be learning Spanish, right? The extracurriculum, because I'm such a good girl. Alright, so I gotta go because my boyfriend's calling me. Bye, people. Okay, guys, so we are at the final end of our Spanish lesson today. Woo! And Starla was really devastated because I drank all of her unicorn drink, but she has to understand that I just love that drink as much as she does. Okay, guys, so what's going to happen is we will be having Spanish lessons here and then, and Starla will be joining us whenever we have a Spanish lesson. But I thought it'd be important today to just kind of get to those main points of Spanish and just the main things we say to get around when we're speaking Spanish. Again, accents are important when we're speaking Spanish. And so, yeah. And, yeah, so, I hope you guys have a lovely day today. And, let's see, babushkas. One last thing I was gonna add was, thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what was your favorite part of the video. Yeah.